So I finished reviewing my hot take hump day for week 9, and I gotta tell you, I feel, even reviewing it, I feel like I may not have done the best descriptor of schizophrenia, right? So I'll choose to describe it like so. Think of it more as like compartmentalization. With that compartmentalization, think of a schizophrenic who's seeing or hearing things or feeling things that aren't there, like phantom pains and whatnot. Think of it more so as they did so good an idea of compartmentalization that in their own personal mansion full of rooms that have purposes and stuff, they put everything of one type into this room, which is thus inherently making it hard to live well and live comfortable in the living room. The living room's where you spend most of your time. The bedroom's where you go to bed and do your beddy by things, right? But schizophrenics, they overly compartmentalize. So all the lamps, all the beds, all of the this, all of the that go into one room. All the visuals, be they past, present, or things they considered in the future and had in their mind so well thought out, it might as well have been a cinematic visual moment. You can think of schizophrenics who hear things that aren't there. They put every single thing they've heard before in their past, all the things they could jumble together as possible things to be said in their future, and the things into one room, such that anytime they have new things they see or new things they hear, they have to essentially go in that room to experience the sensation of feeling or visualness. It's rather hard for them to be selective hearers or selective seers, right? Because anytime they hear or see anything, they quite literally see everything all at once. So while it is plenty possible that you hear schizophrenics saying, I don't know, I just see this face constantly, but I don't think I've ever actually seen it before. No, you totally have in your past or in your dreams, where your mind was trying to do some word jumble, trying to figure out this and that and make you see it in your dreams, because that's effectively what science has said dreams are. It's your mind trying to process all the things you went through, thought of, and experienced throughout the day or throughout the week, whenever it is. It's trying to word scramble and readjust and amalgamate all the things on your mind. So I've never seen this face before. You might not have literally seen it, maybe, but your mind quite literally has had plenty of time to experience and see this face. But because of how well compartmentalized you are now thus forced to constantly see this face for the sheer fact that it is, anytime you want to see things, it is a part of your normal. Anytime you want to see things, you walk in the room for seeing. The room full of windows and mirrors and all of that. The things that your mind attributes to sight, you have to constantly see from here on out in your present. Your future or your past, you see it in your present at all times, right? So you take medication as prescribed in order to limit your mind's ability to suppress or repress these things going on that ruin your experience seeing and believing and being able to be a part of things. you have to in order to correct the imbalance being made there. It is just part of it, right? So it's horrible, but at the same time, it's just that schizophrenic's reality that they have to come to terms with or decide to drug out of themselves, because that is the unfortunate truth for said people and so said individuals. That's the only way. Oh, this is a beautiful morning. Look at the sunrise here. That's immaculate. But yes, that is the unfortunate truth. So take it, leave it. And the similar vein and difference there for psychopaths. They compartmentalize so well that in order to experience, they either experience everything or nothing at all. And for those of you that doesn't make sense to, if any of you who that doesn't make sense to, but you know of Superman, think of all the depictions of a young Superman, right? They're trying to come to terms with the fact that they have X-ray vision and they see through walls, and they have super hearing, so they hear a lot and it's hurting them because they don't know how to process that. In the same vein as the schizophrenics and psychopaths, they are so bombarded by all the thoughts, the considerations, and the things they have to quite literally deal with themselves because they are too smart for their own good. Their childhood is effectively ruined by their mental capacity as a genius and a big IQ, big-brained person. But what they're actually capable of is, to a certain degree, a bit subpar for how intelligent they are. So that becomes the limiting factor that turns them into this schizophrenic, psychopathic person with psychopathy problems and sociological problems. All of these mind diseases are merely just the imbalances in place that are hard or harder or relatively deemed impossible for they themselves to come to terms and correct and check, balance, and fix themselves. That, I feel like that is a better description of what I was trying to say during the Hot Take Hump Day video, but was not articulating well enough. So I hope that it does better and is better for you, the lovely audience, for your understanding and conceptualization of said particular argument. That was point number one. There were 3 points to get to in the video, but I only got through point number one, and I, who made the video and ended up editing, and by editing I just mean reviewing the video and posting it. Even I, who made the video, was like, I'm not sure I like it. Because I tend to ramble, and even in order to counteract my rambling, I like to stick to my notes. But I guess the way I was reading my notes was not good enough. So here I am after reviewing the way I said it, and I'm like, nope, I still don't like that. So let me redo it again and see if I can articulate myself better. So I hope that when I get around to reviewing this video, I've said it better, because I feel like I very much didn't. But hey, that's just me, the Millenia. I'm doing the outro, but I didn't even do the intro? No. Welcome to Millenia, the realm of Millenia. Be ye man, woman, child, a spirit creature, or the Mahan be ye, a native migrator or invader. I welcome you, for I'm your host, the Millenia Mailman here today, and I'll be world building for you long after you've begun to acclimate and fit in. So go ahead, sit back, relax, and enjoy this hot take hump day perspective, clarification, and that I have for you today. All right, good. Now I did the intro. Now I am permitted to do the outro. But hey, that's just me, your Millennium Mailman here today. I hope you enjoyed and better understand the stuff I had to talk about and discuss today in this video. And with this video, I hope the Wednesday video and all the other things I said in the video now make more sense for you as I go into the beginning of the day, making the part 2 to this discussional argument and conversation, and then schedule it to be posted 2 days from now on Friday. Okay, I hope that does better, it makes better sense, and is better received to you now that I am a bit more awake than I was at 3 a.m. and so on and so forth. But that's just me. Like, if you agree with the things I had to say, or so on and so forth in this particular video, go ahead, subscribe. If you don't want to miss any of the videos I got, go ahead and by all means, anytime, every day, go ahead down in that comment section down below, comment your questions, comments, concerns, and so at you. I will always take the time out to read as much as possible of them in order to better diversify my mindset going forward and share the video for more exposure and more discussion on this particular topic. What if this topic of what if psychopaths and schizophrenics aren't actually dumb or slow? What if they're the biggest brain individuals you could possibly run into on the daily in the real world? What if they are just too smart for their own good and they overly compartmentalize anything and everything in their lives to a degree that ruins them in the long term? If that makes sense, hope you enjoy. If it doesn't, dislike the video and leave me alone. By all means, keep bothering me. I love you guys. Goodbye.